You've had your eye on that charming damsel at the bar, and you're unsure if she's, well, into you. Or your case might be different. This blue-eyed devil's been giving your heart a run for its beat, and you're not quite sure she likes you. And wait, there you go, asking and putting those 3 life-changing words to a cold ear. And she says no. If this is your problem, you should stick around because at the end of this video, we all know 6 signs a lady displays when she wants you to move on her. Without wasting much time, let's dive right into it. Eye contact. Pay attention, boys, because this key will set you apart from 90% of men. Nothing screams, "Ask me out," more than a lady who constantly looks at you. I once saw a kid crying and pointing to an ice cream truck. He pulled his mom's arm and then pointed to the truck again. When you see this behavior in a kid, it's because he wants the ice cream. It's no different for ladies. Once ladies see something they like, they look at it and they continue looking until they have it. And you, my friend, are the ice cream. She wants to have you. And let me make one thing clear, boys, that ladies, like a kid, will be persuasive. You'll catch her staring at you for quite a long time. You don't have a reason, I repeat, a reason to let that chance slip past you. I want you to be a man and say, "Hi." She seeks alone time with you. Of all the points I'll be given, this one should be classified as one of the major home runs. Flow with me as I tell you a story that will change your life forever. I knew a guy, his friend, who met this lady. We'll call her Teresa, a natural Mexican beauty. She had a lot of dudes asking her out, and amongst the crowd was my friend. One of those days during stage acting, he was an actor, by the way, he decided to go up to the basement to see what secrets it held, and guess what? Teresa went up there to meet him. I won't go into what happened back there, but let's leave the rest to your imagination. When that beautiful Ethiopian black-haired, blue-eyed goddess you've had your eye on seeks an opportunity to be alone with you, well, let me let you in on a little secret. It's not because she wants private tutoring lessons. Neither is she coming to confess her sins. I don't know what better way to put it than to just do it. If not for you, do it for us. For every other average Joe out there. Because we're a team, and you're responsible for setting an excellent example for the coming generation. You better ask out. Physical contact. Physical contact should be considered a significant sign among signs. I bet that you hate touching hot surfaces, and not because it's terrible, but it's just the damage that it'll do to your skin that it scares you. I once felt a dog, and it almost bit my hand off immediately. I withdrew my hand to a safe space where I knew it wouldn't get me, as would make sense. Ladies are like dogs here. You can tell when a dog likes you. It wiggles its tail and continually tries to jump on you while licking your hand. When a lady wants you, she'll do the exact same thing. No, but she won't hesitate to touch you. One of these moments, you say something, it isn't funny at all, she laughs hysterically and touches your arm, and another time your chest, and another your shoulder. All these displays of touchiness are not because she's ascertaining a product. These are signs, my friend. You better go big, or you better go home. You have to quickly reciprocate, like a hand on a hot surface. If she withdraws, you don't need to say anything or proceed any further. But if she's cool with it, my friend, I got a few words for you. Don't fuck it up. Ask her out and take the touchiness to the next level. She initiates and invests in conversation. One of the age-old signs of a lady who wants you to make a move on her is that she starts the conversation. You gotta understand that an average beauty gets 4 or 5 guys asking her out weekly. She rarely pays attention to them. They usually have to start and keep the conversation going. Some ladies will outright frustrate your communication game because they don't want to speak to you. Now, put all that I've said in reverse and imagine a lady being the first to initiate a conversation. It is the beginning of the end. Starting a conversation is the most glaring of the signs that I've given you. All other signs are subtle, except for wanting to be alone with you. And you have to pay attention to them. But when Teresa comes to you and she initiates a conversation, you better not go mute. Make your heart into words and tell her how you feel. When Teresa likes you, she shows you the way to her heart. And what better way is it than starting up a conversation? The friend complained bitterly about a lady who he had a huge crush on. Whenever he chats her up, she doesn't reply, and some days later comes up with an excuse that she was busy. That's a sign that she don't like you. And he also complained of talking the most during a conversation. He said, well, she just sat there and she didn't say nothing. When a lady initiates a conversation and sometimes might even drive it, she's saying, I am into you and I would love to go out with you. You don't talk or engage in activities you don't find interesting. And when she's the first to speak to you, it's because she finds you attractive and she would love to take it to the next level, or to the first level. But regardless, you better be ready, my friend. Number 5, she notices details about you. When you make a tiny little change in your appearance and the way you run your affairs, and this one girl that you've had a crush on notices and even compliments you, that, my friend, is a keeper, someone that you should marry. Girls are very selective about what they like. They pay close attention to what they want. One of the common attributes of ladies is that they love to keep their rooms very tidy. Not all ladies, mind you, but most. Because they love a clean environment, they spend time cleaning. Love and attention are inseparable factors in human relationships. When she notices your new haircut, change of perfume, or even the fact that you missed class for university students amongst us, it's because she's been paying attention. She looks closely and observes. A common wisdom widely spoken says, you do to others what you'll have them do to you. My friend, when that blonde chick with beautiful lips and sharp eyes compliment your haircut or your new pair of sneakers, it's because she's begging for attention. You better not take any chances and go for her while the game continues. Opportunity, they say, my friend, comes but once. Number 6, make a move. Half the time, most guys don't get hints or signals from girls, and most of the time, with different girls come different signs. My friend, the game of reading signs is very complicated, and only those with high focus can catch them. Your ability to make a move sets you apart from the best of the best. Many guys would spend half the time analyzing signals received, but only one would know the truth, that one that steps up and asks her out. I want you to constantly ask yourself, what is the worst that could happen? When you make a move with the little signals you've received and she likes you, it's her luck because she'll get to see what a nice person you probably are. And if she doesn't want you or turns down your request, all you have to do is move on. So many guys spend their time reading signals from ladies and in the end still get turned down. But the earlier you ask her out, the better, because you can move on to the next beautiful damsel. One last point to note is that we're teaching you to become a stud, to stand out amongst men. We want you to be the alpha male in the sea of mediocre men. A lot of guys hide under the umbrella of signals, but the truth is, they're too shy to make the move. Don't be shy. Make a move and get the girl of your dreams today. The ladies are before you. You must use the steps that we've taught you today. Click on the following video to learn more about relationships.